Hello dear students of 9th grade. Today I'll go through the 12th chapter of history. Name of the chapter is the modern age in Europe. In this chapter we will go through the Reformation, causes, dissatisfaction with the practices of Catholic Church and new learning, Martin Luther's contributions, counter-reformations. The Reformation is the name given to a group of religious movement of the 16th century launched by the Christian against the various drawbacks of the church and the objectionable practice of the clergymen. The main target of this movement was the Pope, the highest authority in the church hierarchy. These movements created a split in the Christian church between those who continued to remain loyal to the Pope at Rome and those who broke away from the church at Rome. The former were known as Roman Catholic and later as Protestants. So firstly Reformation क्या है? It's the name of a group, religious movement के लिए जो ग्रुप बनाया गया है in 16th century में, ठीक है, by the Christian people against the drawbacks of the church and objectionable practice of the clergymen. The Reformation broke out in a number of countries like England, France, Germany, so on. However, all Protestants did not share the same religious belief and rituals. The Protestants of one country and those of another different from each other in many ways. Causes of the Reformations. कौन कौन से causes है Reformation के? Dissatisfaction with the practice of Catholic Church. ठीक है, Catholic Church के साथ वो satisfy नहीं थे, इस वजह ये एक कारण है Reformation का. The Catholic Church during the early medieval period had become a vast hierarchical organization headed by the Pope in Rome. The Pope was the supreme authority over the entire hierarchy and he exercised this authority directly. पोप जो है वो उस चर्च का जो है वो मेन हेड हुआ करता था. सिस्टमेटिक एफर्ट्स वर मेड टू एक्सटेंड द अथॉरिटी ऑफ द चर्च ओवर एवरीवन, हाई और लो. बट ड्यूरिंग द 14th century पीपल बिकेम डिससेटिस्फाइड विद सम ऑफ द चर्च प्रैक्टिस. तो 14th century में क्या हुआ कि सम पीपल जो है वो एग्री नहीं करते थे चर्च की प्रैक्टिस के साथ एंड दिस सेटिस्फैक्शन पेव द वे फॉर रिफॉर्मेशन. सो दिस इज़ द रीज़न टू द Reformations. These church practice were the following: economic factor. In the Middle Age, the church had vast properties which gave ample income to the church. चर्च की जो मेन इनकम होती थी, ठीक है, वो उसकी प्रॉपर्टी थी. Beside 1/10 of the income of a person was given to the church. हर एक इंसान जो है वो अपना 10% जो है वो चर्च को देता था. This was called the tithe. In addition to this, the clergy collected another sum called the Peter Appens from the people. Pope Leo X wanted to build St. Peter's Church, so he issued pardon certificates called indulgences to those who gave money to build the church. Indulgences were later which remitted punishment of the sinners who bought them, both in this life and after their death. Finally, the church offices were given to the highest bidder. This practice came to be known as simony. All these practices annoyed the rulers as well as the common people. Second क्या है? Corruption in the church. In the beginning, the clergy led an exemplary life and commanded great respect in the society. But with the passage of time, moral decay crept into some areas in the functioning of the church. Some of the clergymen lacked proper education and some lived in luxury, neglected their religious duties. So वो चर्च में जो है वो करप्शन आ चुकी थी. क्यों? क्योंकि लोगों ने जो है वो अपनी रिलीजियस ड्यूटीज़ जो है वो देनी बंद कर दी थी और अपनी लाइफ जो है वो लग्जरी की तरफ लगा दी थी. दे आर लिविंग द कम्फर्ट्स ऑफ लाइफ. They could pronounce a marriage lawfully or unlawfully. In fact, there were fee for every transactions in life फ्रॉम बर्थ टू डेथ. सो उन्होंने हर एक जो लाइफ का जो है डिसीज़न था उसके ऊपर जो है वो फीस लगा दी थी. नेक्स्ट इज रूलर्स रिसेंटमेंट. पोप्स इंटरफेरेंस इन द पोलिटिकल अफेयर वॉज नेचुरली अपोज्ड बाय द किंग. जो पोप के है वो इंटरफेरेंस करना था पोलिटिकल अफेयर्स में, जो इंटरफेरेंस थी उस किंग जो है वो उसके खिलाफ थे. दे स्ट्रांगली सपोर्टेड द रिफॉर्मेशन मूवमेंट इन ऑर्डर टू वीकन द चर्च, ताकि चर्च जो है वो वीक हो जाए। जो किंग है वो भी रिफॉर्मेशन की सपोर्ट में थे। द फ्रेंच किंग फिलिप IV had forced Pope Clement V to leave the headquarters at Rome and stay in Avignon in France when the latter interfered in the former political affairs. King Henry VIII of England hardly cared for the Pope. He got the church land and in 1536 passed an act for dissolutions of the monasteries, whereby small monasteries with an income of less than £200 a year were closed and their buildings. Movements against the church. Anti-church movements began in Europe in the Middle Ages. These movements directed their attack on the wrongdoing of the church. चर्च में जो भी गलत काम हो रहे थे उसके जो खिलाफ ये जो है मूवमेंट थी। John Wycliffe, an England priest and Oxford professor, criticized the worldliness of the church and some of its practices. He laid emphasis on the Bible as the sole guide for salvation. Next is immediate cause. Long before the open breach with Rome, there had been some cases to protest against the power of the Pope. These minor revolts were crushed with a heavy hand. So the early reformers met with failure. The challenge was accepted by the German priest, church and authority of the Pope. This proved to be the immediate cause of the Reformation. New learning. The spread of new learning and spirit of inquiry was developed by the Renaissance scholars. The invention of printing press and the printing of the Bible is vernacular languages brought to a new outlook among laymen. The Renaissance encouraged spirit of inquiry, developed critical attitude and broadened the mental outlook of man. People then began to question everything, including the authority of the Pope. They criticized the church practice, rituals and lifestyles of some of the clergymen. New learning led to a scholar outlook among people. So this way people come to know about their rights कि कैसे जो चर्च में कुछ भी जो मूवमेंट्स हो रही हैं उसके खिलाफ आवाज़ कैसे उठानी है. Next is Martin Luther. You can see also the person in this picture. Martin Luther's contribution. तो Martin Luther का contribution क्या था? In the 16th century, Martin Luther, a German clergyman and professor of theology at the University of Wittenberg, openly criticized papacy. He accused the church for the sales of indulgences. Luther wrote 95 theses or statement dealing with the differences between the belief and practices of the church and nailed them on the church door at Wittenberg. The Holy Roman Emperor Charles V, upon request by the Pope, asked Luther to defend his case before a grand diet held at Worms known as the Diet of Worms, consisting of council of princes and high dignitaries in 1521. This movement soon came to be described as the German Protestant movement. Luther devoted his time translating the Bible into German and set up an independent church. Lutheranism was recognized as a legal form of Christianity by the treaty known as the Peace of Augsburg. This treaty was signed between the Schismatic League and Roman Catholic Church after a long civil war. In Germany, the southern state continued to remain loyal to the Catholic Church, whereas the northern state accepted Lutheranism. Counter-Reformation. The Reformation movement was against the Roman Catholic Church and brought about the birth of a Protestant Church. In order to restore the credibility of the Catholic Church, a large number of dedicated Christians, including some popes, introduced certain reforms within the church. This movement is known as the Counter-Reformation. अब काउंटर रिफॉर्मेशन की जो है वो एग्जिस्टेंस कैसे हुई थी, क्योंकि बहुत सारे जो काफ़ी ज़्यादा गिनती में जो डेडिकेटेड क्रिश्चियन थे, जैसे कि वो अपने धर्म में पक्के होते हैं, ठीक है, क्रिश्चियन पीपल विद सम पोप, ठीक है, इंट्रोड्यूस सर्टन रिफॉर्म्स. उन्होंने इंट्रोड्यूस किया था रिफॉर्म को विद द चर्च, विद इन द चर्च, ठीक है. दिस मूवमेंट इज़ नोन एज द काउंटर रिफॉर्मेशन. द काउंसिल ऑफ ट्रेंट. द काउंसिल मेड अ नंबर ऑफ चेंजेस इन द कैथलिक चर्च. उन्होंने बहुत सारी चेंजेस जो कैथलिक चर्च में की हैं. It expanded its doctrines in the light of the change attributed to the times. It condemned leading an irresponsible religious life by the clergy. Books which were considered to have had ideas against the Catholic teaching were banned. The Pope was regarded as the head of the Catholic Church and final interpreter of the Christian doctrine. The Council of Trent was responsible for establishing center known as the seminaries to educate and train priests. Society of Jesus. As a result of the Counter-Reformation, different religious orders were founded. One of them was the Society of Jesus, founded by Ignatius Loyola, the Spanish noble. He studied theology of Sorbonne University. He founded a religious order by the name of the Society of Jesus with the permission of the Pope. Saint Francis Xavier. Saint Francis Xavier was a follower of Ignatius Loyola. He traveled to China and Japan for propagation of Christianity. He came to India and worked till his death. His mortal remains are found at the Church of Born Jesus in Old Goa. The selfless of dedicated services rendered by the Jesuits helped in restoring the credibility of the Roman Catholic Church. So this way जो कैथोलिक चर्च थी वो दोबारा जो है वो रिफॉर्मेशन हो गई, ठीक है. So with the all these people contribute their life to the improvement of the Catholic Church. So this is the chapter about the मॉडर्न एज इन यूरोप, ठीक है. इसमें हमने रिफॉर्मेशन के बारे में पढ़ा है कि उस टाइम में जो है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम आ गई थी चर्च में, लेकिन उसको फिर धीरे धीरे सॉर्ट आउट किया गया, ठीक है. आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट दिस चैप्टर. थैंक यू.